Hi everyone, it's Marlene from Pastime Pieces. Yeah, it's been a long time. Yeah, there's always lots to put into it, and yeah, just everything else going on, it's just kind of gets put by the side. But yeah, I want to say Merry Christmas to everyone. Hope you had a great time with family and friends. All our children came home and our grandkids. Our one daughter in England is expecting a baby the end of January, so she wasn't able to travel to come home. So that was kind of sad because, yeah, they have no other family there, but they found a few things to do, and I will travel there in February to see the baby and help out as much as I can. This is, today is December 28th. It is kind of a dreary day. We've had a little bit of snow here and there, but not too much. I'm in southwestern Ontario, Canada. We are known kind of as the banana belt. We don't always get as much snow as some other areas, so that's always good. I don't mind the snow. It's just, yeah, if you have to travel somewhere, then it's always tricky to know, are the roads slippery, aren't they slippery? So yeah, so I've had a customer that asked if I was going to do a Flosstube to reveal the Advent box that I've done this year. This is my third year, I think, that I've done it. And it's great fun putting it together. Our theme this year was stay cozy and stitch. That's what, stay cozy. So all the things in the box had to do with that. Oh, my table's a little bit bouncy. Shelby isn't joining us today. Hopefully, when I do a video when I get back, she can come and show her things. I've got just my readers on because otherwise I can't see anything. So yeah, thanks for joining me, and yeah, let's get started. I've got some wool applique, some cross stitch, and maybe we'll just start off with the Advent box reveal. So let's see here. I've got a table full of stuff. So for number one, these came out just as I had decided on my theme and that, and I thought, oh, they're just perfect. So these are the Lori Holt floss threaders, I guess. Yeah, I don't know, what do we call them again? So there's these little mittens. Excuse me. These little mittens, and they come in all different colors, and they're like a hard plastic, so they're very reusable. So yeah, so they're, yeah, really cute. So that was our number one. I'm just going to be pitching this stuff onto the couch over there. Number two was some old blue jeans from Classic Color Works. So most of the floss that was in the box, you'll see, goes towards projects that are in the box. So this is Classic Color Works Old Blue Jeans. That was number two. Number three was a pattern that I had designed. Unfortunately, I couldn't get a designer to design something. I had asked a few, and yeah, that just didn't work out. She became ill, and then other ones just aren't interested, I guess. And yeah, I don't want to say because we're in Canada and that I don't have the volume that like Kitten Stitcher and stuff has. So, but this is Stay Cozy and Stitch. I'll show you the real thing because it's a little bit easier to see. So this is the pillow that I designed. So these, yeah, were designs that I made up. So yeah, so this is where the old blue jeans came in. But it's, yeah, Stay Cozy, and then there's and stitch. And then I just did some cording with the floss, different colored flosses in here, and went around and just kind of made a couple little ties. And then it has a charm with a couple little mittens on there. So yeah, this is Stay Cozy and Stitch. It's stitched on Vintage Country Mocha, and it's 32 count. I stitch most things on 32 count. So yeah, you can stitch it in anything. I'm going to work on, I know that the chart, the program that I use to set up the chart, if it's small and stuff, it doesn't work out too bad, but I wanted it so that you could still see the lines of how many stitches, but it's not the perfect design as far as that goes, as far as it charting out. I've talked to some other designers, and it looks like the only way that I can really get a good program, I'm not getting into designing like, oh my goodness, no, like, but I don't mind doing a few little things, especially if I want it to go to a particular theme. But it looks like you have to use Apple products. So I might search out to see if I can get an Apple iPad and yeah, get the designs to kind of at least show up a little bit better on the charting. But yeah, this is, yeah, Stay Cozy and Stitch. I thought it was really cute with the scarf around the mug. So that was number 3. Number 4, and I'll just go through these quickly, was a floss by Rwanda, hand-dyed by Rolanda. She's in Canada. Some people are probably familiar with her, but she makes beautiful hand-dyed floss. And so this is, yeah, just variegated. And she did this one specifically for the box. I said, I want something warm and cozy, like a fireplace, you know, blue jeans. And so, yeah, she came up with this one. And so everyone got, I think, 5 yards or so in there. But yeah, otherwise you can check her out on Etsy. It's hand-dyed by Rolanda. Yeah, just hand-dyed by Rolanda on Etsy. So that was number 4. So that's what I used for the writing on the pillow. 5 was, well, you can't stay cozy unless you got a pair of socks. And so I tried to find a design that kind of looked like cross stitch, sort of, in the design. So they're all different colors, but yeah, a nice warm pair of cozy socks. That's number 5. Number 6 was pony needles. I gave everyone 26. That's kind of the average. They're black and then they have a white head. They're very fine, and you can just kind of see where your needle is going by the colors on there. So you either love them or you hate them. It's kind of, I thought this gives everyone a chance to try them to see if you like them. Some people just, they absolutely love them. I've used them a few times. I find it depends on the project that I'm working on of whether this works for me. But they are super, they're just neat the color combination and the fineness of them. So, and then number 7 was the floss, the DMC floss and the backing fabric if you're going to make it into a pillow. I didn't include linen just because there's so many different options, at least for this one, of, whether you like Ada or linen. So I picked Vintage Country Mocha. That's widely available in anything from Ada to linen. But these are the 3 colors for the scarf. That's around the mug. That was number 7. Oh, number 8 isn't going to make a lot of sense until you see the other. It's a little wood box and some matches and some striker tape. I just figured I could just get sandpaper and just put that on the box and sandpaper would work. And then I did one and I thought my match isn't lighting. And then I read up on it. I thought, oh no, there's some, I don't know whether it's magnesium or something in there that actually causes the spark and lights your match. So I learned something there. So that's a little box. That was number 8. So then it was the, I don't know if you can see, this is the pattern. I designed this one as well. It's on perforated paper, which I find is very easy. Yeah, if you're a beginner stitcher, it works out well. So it says Matchbox, and so this is my design. So it's just a nice little box to put by your candles so that you've got some matches. You can light the candle with an old-fashioned match. And yeah, it just kind of looks cool just sitting there. So I painted the box, and then yeah, I just left it plain inside, and it's got some matches in there. And then you just glue the little striker. Actually, I think it's adhesive, so you just put that on the back. And I just thought that's kind of fires, candles, that's all kind of cozy. So that was number 9. Are we up to? So then, of course, then you have to have a candle to use the little matchbox. So this was number 10. So this is a candle made by someone in Chatham, which is just close by. So I said, okay, what kind of scent? I want something that's warm and cozy. So she suggested cashmere, because you gotta have a nice cashmere sweater. Smells super nice. It's just kind of fresh, and yeah, it's not over perfumey. I forget which one I was going to do, and she said that one was more masculine, but yeah, and then I just like the amber glass. I just thought that's a cozy kind of look. So yeah, so that went with the Matchbox. Then that was number 10. Number 11 was, oh, I came across these little bottles of Aleene's glue, and I thought, oh, they're just so handy just to kind of keep in your box if you need to glue a little something. So yeah, I just thought they were super cute. And if you haven't tried the Aleene's glue, then yeah, this is your chance to try it. This is what I use. I mean, it doesn't matter if, like, they're all tacky. I think some of the bottles were clear, some it was fast drying, like just different varieties. But I use it for, yeah, when I'm gluing the backing of ornaments, or yeah, or you'll see for other perforated paper, like, yeah, for the perforated paper for your box. I would use this, and it dries clear, and it's, yeah, nice and tacky. It doesn't take forever to dry. So yeah, so that was number 11. So I tried to do some creative, some useful, some bling. So then this Classic Color Works floss is called Caroling, and we didn't actually have it on our shelf. I don't know, it's maybe not one of the listed colors on our sheet, but a customer wanted it, so I thought, oh, and caroling, that goes with Christmas. I wouldn't say maybe it's so cozy if it's freezing cold outside and you're caroling in your neighborhood, but yeah, it's just a really pretty red. So that was caroling. So that was number 12. Number 13, I'm kind of in a hurry a bit because I got to open the shop at 10, and my daughter from England called, so it kind of got rushed here. So this is just like some little charms. So there's the little mittens that you can put on your cozy. Then there's a little teacup. It's kind of cute. It's a little cup and saucer. And then this is a 2025 charm that you can put on next year's project. Okay, so number 14. 14 was some bling, a scissor fob, and I just did it in all different colors. So it's got a little scissor on there, but you can hook that either onto your project bag or your scissors, whatever you like. 15, we kit these in the shop, and they're very popular. If you've never used one, they like, yeah, some families like my sisters and that, they fight over them because they don't have enough in their family. It's a bowl koozie. So it's quilted. We got some fabric in that had the little mittens and the hat and everything, and it's just so cute. The fabric line is really, really cute. It's called Winter, oh my goodness, Winter Wonderland. Sorry for the phone ringing. So what you do is you put your bowl of your soup in here, you put it in the microwave, you heat it, and then you can grab the corners or whatever, and then you can just eat it in your lap and you're not burning your hands. And, or if you're eating ice cream and it's cold, you can put that in here. So it has a batting, it's called, oh my goodness. It doesn't have scrim in it, so you can put it in the microwave. It's not going to burn. It's suggested that you use cotton thread and cotton fabric and that, so there's no melting or anything. But we've used these for years. I give them as gifts, as, shower gifts. But yeah, they're just a really useful little thing. And I'm sure a lot of you, if you're quilters, you're familiar with this. But yeah, you just kind of put your soup in there. So you got to have soup when you're warm and cozy, or want to be warm and cozy. So then you get some soup. This is Mitchell's. It's a company where it's all pre-packaged in here. You just follow the directions on the back, and you just add water and simmer that, and then usually you leave the noodles out till the end and then put the noodles in. But they're very tasty. It comes in all different kinds of flavors and styles. So this one was rustic Italian soup, and then I think there's an old-fashioned chicken spice or something. But yeah, just kind of a quick and handy soup that you can just have in your drawer and say, oh, I need to make soup. Pop this into a pan and away you go. You got soup. And then you put it in scoop it into your bowl, get your bowl cozy, and you're all set to go. All right, so what were we up to? Oh shoot, now I'm mixed up. That was 16. Oh, this was 17. So this is a little ornament again. I'll show you the sample. So Stony Creek years and years ago made little patterns, and then it had these little super cute buttons. They've got some that are discontinued, and this one actually this one I think was still available, but she had to make them for me. And it's got the little thing here. It did come way back when. This particular head came with a pattern, and I changed it completely up and gave him arms with a mug, and then he's got a little tuxedo cat in his other hand and his yellow mittens. And I just thought it was so cute to have that actual button on there. And then I just finished it in a tin, which is kind of a different finish, so you can add a little hanging thing here. They've got some other patterns still available that have the button heads here. I'll show them to you. So this guy's got sunglasses. He's got like a winter hat, and he's got a mug there. So it comes, or I've got it, that I've ordered the button heads in there. So they are called Christmas ornaments. This one's 11. And then there's also Christmas ornament series. So these don't all have button heads, but like that one has, and this one. So I've got the couple little buttons in there. So they're super cute. So they're on my website. In case this is your first time watching, I do have a cross-stitch quilting and wool applique store called Pastime Pieces, and I'll link that below the info if you want to check that out. So number 18 gives you some Ada and 2 of the flosses that match the button, because he's got a, like, you can see he's got a scarf in that. So I thought, okay, I'll give you the floss so that his coat matches his hat. So that's some Ada and some floss. So then to finish him off, 19, we've got some, oh yeah, and I gave the perforated paper, I believe, for the matchbox. I think you came with that. So I gave you the tin and a cardboard cutout to pop in there so you can finish him. It's always nice if you got all the stuff together so that way when you stitch him, you can finish him. I know everyone's not comfortable in finishing their projects. But yeah, maybe you can find someone that's helpful, or there's just so many YouTube videos out there. For a lot of the things that I finish, I like watching Helen D. She's on Flosstube. She's really, yeah, really good and very easy to explain. She does a cording tutorial too, of how to do the cording like that I did around the one pillow. I find I like her video better than Vana's as far as explaining it and the way she does it. I just find it so much easier. So yeah, it depends on what your, what is most easiest for you. So then 20, oh, and I meant to get my little frame for this, are these magnetic hooks. And if you use the little stand-up metal stands, everybody's got them. They're different colors. I've got a red one. You can kind of just pop that onto the side and it hooks your scissors on there. So then you've always got your scissors handy on your metal frame. So, I mean, it sticks to anything that's metal. But that was what someone showed me and thought, oh, shoot, that is a really cute idea. So then you've always got your scissors nice and handy. So that was in 20. Then 21 was tea and biscuits. That's, got to have tea and biscuits if you're going to stay nice and cozy. Or coffee and biscuits if you don't like tea. So that was 21. So then 22 was, well, if you didn't have any tea and biscuits in your house, then you've got tea and biscuits. So there's your snack to eat while you're doing your cross stitch. Okay, I'm just going to be pitching more over there. 23 was some more floss to finish off the matchbox. So a couple more DMCs, and then of course you have some candy. Keep it kind of munch on while you're doing that. And then the last day was 24, and that you got a bunch of these little tags that you can, they're very handy to put on your project bags, and then just write on what the project is in your project bag. And then you can literally just, pitch it when it's done, or you can flip it and use the other side. But there's a bunch in there, and then I gave a marker to write with. And if you're doing, super fine and a little thicker end, because, I don't know if it, because I tend to at least, oh, shoot. Oops. I've got it balanced on my ironing board. Ah, now this is falling. Sorry. I don't know how to edit either. There. Fell off my table and ironing board. That I kind of make tags. This is just because in the shop, but otherwise you can write on the fabric too. But kind of write what it is, what the fabric is, and that kind of stuff. Okay, so that was the Advent box. So if you're interested in joining us next year, then just send me an email and I'll keep you on a list. And that way you won't miss out on next year's Advent box. Now, next I'm going to show you some of the projects that I've finished in the last little bit. I'm not, like I said, I'm not organized at all here. We actually leave to go to Florida in a few hours too. So I've kind of got that on my head of like, what else do I need to pack? Of course, whenever I travel anywhere, the first thing I do is get all the projects that I want to work on, because I can't imagine not having anything to stitch or embroider or whatever when I'm gone. And we're going to Florida for a few weeks, and so we're not, yeah, we have a house there, so it's not like we're doing Disney or any of that kind of stuff. We're basically there just to relax. So yeah, that's kind of the first thing I put together. And then, oh, I've got so much stuff that there's no way I'm going to get all that done. If I get a chance when I'm in Florida, I'll go through maybe before New Year's, because yeah, last year I tried to do the 12 different projects, like get 12 projects started. And so some of those I'm bringing with this time to finish. Some of them I did finish. But yeah, these are some of the ones that I've finished in the last little bit. So this first one is Oh Holy Night by A New Creation. I love all her patterns charts. We've got quite a few of them. I'd like to do more. So she used a blue. I used a dark gray, and then just a sulky white. And then these are all beads. There's all, I don't know if you can see, but there's just a lot of beads in there, which gives it that nice three-dimensional look. And then I just made it into a stand-up. This looks like it's probably 36. Let me see what I don't do a lot on 36, so that's why I'm wondering. Okay, where are you? Stitch on 16 count. So it is 32 count. So it's, yeah, it's about 4 inches by not quite 5 inches. But yeah, just a really pretty lacy design for the nativity scene. So yeah, so that's A New Creation Studio. So that was one project. One I just did the other day because I had watched Nicole Spoor. I really enjoy watching her, so I just was watching her Vlogmas. And she had done the little tree spool by Crafty Blue Bonnet Designs. They've got all different ones that are spool with different designs on it. And she had made it and then put it in a cloche, in a glass cloche, and I really like that. So I quickly stitched that up. So yeah, they're just super cute. Yeah, it's like a couple night stitch, so they stitch up really quickly. Again, it would be on 32 count. Yeah, and he's just 2 by 3. Sorry, I'm not organized to say what the fabric is, but literally any scrap that's tiny like that would be a good one to use up on those little projects. Oh, I did an animal cracker and I didn't pull her chart. This is Clovis. She's, I mean, not the new ones, but a fairly new one from Stacy Nash, her Animal Cracker series. I did mine on 32 because that's what I normally do. So she's a little bigger girl than the 36 count, or even some have done it on 40 count, and they're just all so cute and tiny. So the next one I do, I might do it on 36, but actually, you know, at least you can see her and stuff. But yeah, they are so much fun, and they're just so cute just to kind of put in, you know, with some other things. So yeah, so that is Clovis by Stacy Nash. I'd watched the Sable Stitchers, and I think I think it's when I saw it on the Sable Stitchers, she had done this pillow on the toweling, or was working on it. And I thought, oh, I've got all kinds of toweling, so like I'm gonna try that. Oh, it wasn't so easy. It was a challenge. I think because of the weave of the toweling, first I thought doing it over one was going to be like super tiny, so I did over two. Then that was way too big, so I went back to over one and stitched it. Now, yeah, it is cute, but the stitches are tricky. Like you probably, sometimes it happens on certain linens and that you do a stitch and it disappears because it kind of goes underneath the thread. And so there was a bit of that, and just really, it was just difficult to actually see where you needed to put your needle. I mean, I'm glad I did it. I did a pillow for Shelby. That was like a flower basket designed just a little bit simpler. And it was over two, which made it a little bit easier. But it is cute. I made an error. This pumpkin's supposed to be black, but actually I like it in the orange. And then sewing it together wasn't that easy either because it's a very coarse, very loose weave, I would say, fabric. And so I interfaced it because otherwise it would have just shredded to nothing when you went to turn it right side out. So it's a little bit wonky, but it's cute to just put in a dough bowl with some other fall things. So I'm glad I'm glad I attempted it. Then so that was out of the When the Leaves Fall book, and there's gorgeous patterns in here, gorgeous charts that, yeah, I'd like to do more in there. Then this next one I absolutely love. I have stitched it, maybe I started it last New Year's. It's Sweet Summer Come Again. And it's by Blackbird Designs as well. And this is my finish. And it's like a little drum. It's the first time I did a drum because Shelby usually does my drums. But I just think it's so pretty and so delicate. This I've stitched 2 over 2, but I think it's probably 36 count because it's pretty tiny. And then it has a little needle thing with it too that you can put the date on. Does it say, yeah, 2024? Yeah, that little bird, just super cute. You can see that it's not that even, but it's just really cute. So that's the 2 designs that kind of shows on the back, but love this. I just love that. A little ornament I came across. I still have to put cording around it. This is a JBW Design. It's probably recognizable because she often does monochromatic and just tiny little designs on different shapes. So that guy needs to be finished for next year. I finished the 2 pillows, Float Like a Butterfly, which is by Plum Street, no, Primrose, I always get those 2 mixed up, Plum Street, Paulette. This is ones they did for Needlework Market, not last year, but the year before. So it's Float Like a Butterfly, and then Heart Street Exemplary did the other part that said Sting Like a Bee. So they actually go together. Oops, he's upside down. So yeah, I love this pair. And then I just did it with coordinating fabric on the back. But yeah, I love these. So I'm glad I got those finished because those are kind of like a nice spring summer project to put out. Because yeah, I try to pick things for different seasons so that we've got something to kind of decorate with. This also Nicole Spohr was doing, that you took the autumn basket, like the hands-on designed charts. She's got one for each season, and they're little pillows, but they work really well as a biscornu. So I did the autumn basket in a biscornu, and yeah, that turned out really, really cute too. I loved doing that. So I think I was working on this when I was traveling through Switzerland. So I was showing my progress on that as we were traveling. And then I am working on the 12 Days of Christmas from Any Bees. All the designs are so cute. So I'm done 2 of them. So this is the number 1 stocking. I haven't fully finished it, but yeah, it's got some little beads and stuff in there too, which is really cute. And then this is number 2. And so I'm taking these with. I'm hoping to get a fair number of them done when I'm in Florida, because they stitch up pretty quick. And then I'm really pleased with this one that I got it finished. Been working on this one for a little bit. Psalm 91:11 by Teresa Kogut. And I love this one. It's not going to do that without wrecking. So there it is. I mean, black, I just wish black wasn't so hard to stitch on. This is a charcoal, so it's not black, but it still is difficult to stitch on at night, especially. Now, in the pattern that Lacey designed, it's filled in with another cream color, but I love that design, that Lacey design. And when I tried a few different to fill it in, I lost the design, even when I went to a starker white. So I thought, hey, there's nothing to say that I have to stitch that design. And I loved, when I stitched it, I loved how that design showed up. So I left it open. She's an angel with a lace garment. So yeah, I want to get that framed, and I'll frame it myself. I have a whole collection of frames downstairs that I've picked up over here and there. This is another project that I know I was working on when I was in Switzerland. This is Kathy Barrick, or Carriage House samplings, the reindeer feed sack. And I did pick up some of the week's gingham fabric, so you can kind of see that it's gingham. And I really love how that turned out too. Excuse me. The reindeer feed sack. And then I just added some ticking to the top. Probably should have interfaced this top band a little bit more, because I want to put some greenery and things in there, and then it has a tendency to flop open. So either that, or I'll put a piece of cardboard in the back when I'm stuffing it with. But yeah, nice, easy design, lots of fill in. So, and I believe that was 32 count, the gingham. So yeah, loved that. Then, I was going to show the bag that so I got this bag. I did a cross stitch retreat in October, and we're doing another one in November of next year. Sorry, it's already full. All the women are coming back, and I had 8 spots left, and I didn't even put it out there, and those spots filled as well. But we had Gamma Treasures made a bag project bag for everyone. And then she was selling some other bags, and she was selling this bag, and I just thought it was so cute, because I'm going to keep any of the animal crackers that I'm working on in here, because there's a rabbit and a fox, and and it's just a nice smaller size bag that I just thought was just super cute. I know right away by looking at it that that my animal crackers are in there. So super cute. Okay. Then these ornaments, I think I took with last year, but I just kind of am in the process of fully finishing them. So last night I just quickly glued, and I got to put these two pieces together. These are the patterns. I guess I'll show those first. Hands-on Design. What series? This is a Zinc House Row, but I'm not sure if she's got the name for them, but I liked it because it's on straw, I believe. So it's just a different color combination. So that was the Zinc House, and then the Christmas Eve and the Tree Farm. So I did those three. So this is the Tree Farm. Now I thought they were all the same size, so I cut all my cardboard. This one's a little bit wider and a little bit longer, I believe, so I had to recut that. So, and then this is Christmas Eve, I believe. But yeah, they're super cute. I just did three. I feel 3 of a series for ornaments on a tree for me is enough. And then this is Christmas Eve. But I love the colors. I love anything teal, tealy blue, greeny blue. So yeah, I love those. So that is from Hands-on Design. Then I had worked on Teresa Koget's, I started, I think, right away last year, Santa's Delivery. I didn't even have any black perforated paper in my shop. I ordered it right away. What has it been? It's been well over a year, and it's still not available from my supplier. But I was able to get some from another shop. So yeah, I did all 3 of the Santa deliveries, and then I got the stands from Chantel 141. And so that is Santa number 1. Well, I don't know if he's number 1, but anyways. Then this is the number 2. There's a lot of stitching in them. There's no joke there. But I find with perforated paper, I can easily do it in the car. I can't stitch on linen or anything, but because perforated paper basically just falls into the hole, it works out pretty good. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. My husband is very much like, he drives halfway, I drive halfway. So if he drives 2 hours, I gotta drive 2 hours. And I'd much rather stitch and stuff. But we've done that since we've been married. And so yeah, so I don't get to stitch all the time. I do have to do my share of driving, and we always drive to Florida. It takes us anywhere from 18 to 20 hours, and we just do it all in one shot. So this is the other Santa. So yeah, they're so cute. And I thought, like, oh, you could do it on brown, but the thing is that this is all open in here. Then I don't know how you would do it if you did it on the brown, if it would show up. So I just noticed something. His head doesn't look right. I wonder if I didn't finish filling in some stitches there. Huh. Oh well, too late now. Otherwise, I just thought he's got a funny head. I bet you I didn't, because that should kind of blend up into there. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's his mitt. His mitt is black. Ah, I should have given him a different color mitt. I mean, when you look at it close up, you can see. But yeah, that's what it is. His mitten is there. Oh, okay. So I think that's mostly all my cross stitch. And then I've done quite a bit of wool, and unfortunately, I grabbed some from the shop, and then I kind of left one of my main things. So I will show you that next time. But I've been working on these, they're heart to hand, and they're bowl fillers. I'll show you in real life here, but that's her chart. And there are these little wool birds. And so you just kind of layer them, stitch them, and then put another piece of wool on the back, and then just blanket stitch around the edge. And they're just so cute. So this is the birdie bowl. I love this one. Yeah. That's the second bird. Where's the, oh, the other one's a little chick. And then there's another one. This I've just got in a little basket. This is, let me grab the kit. We have them all kitted in the shop. So this is the wintry bowl filler. So this is wintry bowl. And it comes with the 3 patterns, and then we kit it. And so this is how we kitted it. But yeah, and then you just put a little bit of stuffing in there and stitch it up. And yeah, they're just super cute. So they would look really nice intermixed with the cross stitch. Yeah, you kind of get a combination. And wool is just much easier. You don't have to count. It's a little more mindless. You know, you can watch TV, although I watch TV when I'm in cross stitch too. But yeah, I can do this in the car too, because you don't have to go back in the same hole. Yeah, it's easy stitching. So wool's a nice break from cross stitch sometimes. So, and then these are the guys, and he's cute because he's got a little bit of fur trim around his head. These are a little bit larger, so you could reduce them a bit and make them a bit smaller. And like this one too, I think it was Farmhouse Dry Goods. She had done it, and then she made another smaller one and gave him a red hat, which makes him stand out a little bit more. And then it has the little ornament there with that. But yeah, they're just a lot of fun to do. And there's some spring ones in summer, so I want to get those stitched up as well. And then I had a bigger, if you check out my Facebook and stuff, you'll see it on there. It's Peace, Love, and Joy wall hanging, and it's beautiful. I'd seen the pattern a long time ago and didn't know where to get it, and then slowly just kept researching it, and then found the designer. But yeah, I will show that the next time and check that out. Now I was going to take some time and show you what my plans are, but oh shoot, it's already 10 after 10, so I didn't look out the window to see if someone's at the shop, but I better wrap it up this time. But we'll try to get back to you sooner rather than later and show you what I'm working on or what I have worked on. But I want to wish everyone the best of the new year. Hopefully 2025 is one that yeah, goes smoothly, good health, and yeah, good friendships and travel and family and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, just want to thank everyone for joining me today. And if you'll like and subscribe, and yeah, I don't like to stick to New Year's resolutions, but hopefully I can kind of get on a schedule and kind of show you what I've been working on. And I will definitely try to show you what I'm working on in Florida, because I have another fun project, and I'm going to do some sewing as well. So all the best, everyone. Talk to you later. Bye.